Greetings everyone. So on my channel, I did a video of the benefits of an unlocked phone. In this video, I'm going to talk about what it takes to unlock your phone from a carrier that you already have it locked into. Okay, so if you already have a phone that's locked into a carrier, the difficulty of unlocking that phone might vary from different carriers. It all depends on which one you're connected with. Some of them make it easy and some of them make it a little bit harder for you to unlock your phone from that carrier. But it can be done one way or another. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Okay, so let's start off with Verizon. Now, Verizon claimed they only lock the phone, at least new phone purchase, for the first 60 days to prevent fraud or theft. Then according to Verizon, after 60 days, they automatically remove the lock. So therefore, there's not really a lot of steps you have to go to unlock your phone from Verizon. And any phone that was purchased prepaid for Verizon, then you still have to go through the process of unlocking that phone. They have a number that you can call to get that process started. All of this information about Verizon will be listed in the description. Now, when it comes to AT&T, the process is going to be a little bit more complicated. And I know from experience because I first had my phone through AT&T, and it became a big headache for me to try to unlock my iPhone from their network so I can take it over to somebody else. So if your phone is locked into the AT&T network, you're going to have a little bit of hoops to jump to just to unlock it. If you are a current customer of AT&T, here are some of the steps you have to take. Your current contract or installment plan must be fully paid off. And then you have to wait 48 hours before you can make a request to unlock it from the network. That phone must not be reported lost or stolen or involved in any fraud. And your account must be in good standing. That means it has any fraud or any kind of illegal activity involved. That phone must be under your account. That means it's not attached to any other account like your sister, brother, spouse, or whatever. Your phone in the last 60 days must not have any past due or unpaid balances. If it's an AT&T prepaid phone, it must have been active for the last 6 months. If you upgraded to a newer phone and you want to unlock that older phone, you would have to wait 14 days before you could actually make a request to unlock your older phone. And if you're a business user, you have to wait 30 days in order to unlock your older phones. And also, if this device belongs to a business, you'd have to get permission from the owner of the business in order to send in a request to unlock that phone. Now, AT&T does offer an online form that you can fill out to start the unlock process, which the only thing they really require is your phone number if you still have the phone. If you already decided you're going to switch and it's not on the AT&T network, but the phone is still locked into AT&T, then all you would need is the IMEI number from the phone and then send that in on the request form for them to start the unlock process. You can find that IMEI number by looking into your phone about section or just dialing *#06# on the phone, and it's going to provide you with that number. After submitting the form, then just wait about 24 hours for them to send you an email link on the process of how to unlock that phone. They're going to send you a code. If you have an iPhone, you don't have to worry about going through those steps because once you get approved for the unlocking process, then your phone is ready to go. You can just take out the AT&T SIM card and use your phone on any other network. Also, there's a support line that I will leave in the description where you can call AT&T for any questions that you may have. You can't call this number to get instructions of how to unlock your phone, but they can answer any question that you may have. Now, when it comes to T-Mobile, they call themselves the Un-carrier. That basically what they're telling you, that none of the phones are locked into their network. But there is some steps to unlock your phone from the T-Mobile network. 1, it must be a T-Mobile device. 2, the phone must not be lost or reported stolen or involved in any fraud. The phone must not be attached to any other account, and it must be in good standing as far as your account. The phone must be fully paid for and must be active for at least the last 40 days. If the phone is on some type of service contract, you must have been paying on it for the last 18 months. If it's a prepaid phone, you must have at least $100 in the account, or it must be active for at least a full year. If the phone is on any special plan through T-Mobile, they must be all fully paid, like the Jump program or the T-Mobile equipment installment plan. All of that must be fully paid for. And finally, T-Mobile might require you to show proof of purchase in order to start that unlock process. Now, once all those obligations are met, there is a feature in the settings on some phone that's going to let you unlock the phone by T-Mobile instructions. On other devices such as the Samsung phone, there is a T-Mobile app that will let you unlock the phone through that app. Now, if your phone can't be unlocked through these methods, there is a live chat or an actual number you can call where a live operator will walk you through the steps of unlocking the phone once you meet your obligations. And I will leave that number in the description for T-Mobile. Now, even though Sprint and T-Mobile merged together, there is still a process to unlock that phone. So the first thing, the device must be from Sprint. The phone must have SIM unlock capability in the US. It must not be reported lost, stolen, or involved in any kind of fraudulent activities. The account that is attached to must be in good standing. That phone must have been active for at least the last 40 days. And of course, your account must be in good standing, no late fees, no balances, or any other fees that's due. Now, if that phone is an internationally used phone, then that SIM card must have internationally unlocked capability. If that phone is inactive and you still want to unlock that phone, there is a number to call to help you with that process. I will leave all of that information about Sprint in the description. Okay, so that's the 4 main carriers in the US that I wanted to talk about. And I know Sprint and T-Mobile as joined together, but there's still a process to unlock the phone based on which one that you purchased the phone from initially. Now, if you have any other phone that's tied into any other network, whether it's US or internationally, you have to pretty much do some research on where to go to start the unlock process. But I hope this video will help you get started to see that you can unlock your phone from any network that it's locked into. Now, the best way to get around all of this is to just purchase a phone that's already unlocked. That way you can jump from carrier to carrier at any time that you please without worrying about all of this unlock stuff. Because some of the carriers are going to make it a little bit easier and some of them are going to make it a little bit more difficult. But you still have to go to all this process just to get the phone unlocked. With the unlocked phones, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do at any time. Now, the unlocked phone is not going to give you any less benefit than the phone that's already locked into the carrier. The difference is the carriers give you a little bit more benefit as far as paying for the phone in installments and stuff like that versus just buying out the phone flat out. They might give you a little bit extra more perks, but sometimes those perks are not worth the headache that it costs just to unlock the phone from that network. Anyway, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. I want to thank you for taking the time for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.